Mr. Johnson?
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Johnson.
Good
My name is
to meet you, my
Gustavo,
friend.
one of the business managers here. Can I join you for a minute?
Sure, come on.
Awesome. All right. So you're the gentleman that they took out the Kia for in the showroom earlier today,
Yeah,
huh?
the showroom.
All right, I saw
Showroom
them
car.
doing that. It's a beautiful black
I
Kia.
filmed it
huh?
on the way out.
Awesome, man.
I can tell people
Well-
I bought mine off the showroom.
Hey, listen, I've only done that once. I've only been able to do that once myself, so that's always a cool feeling.
Yeah,
I
it's
always
a cool feeling.
used to tell people they used to take it out in a helicopter, because people
Oh, yeah?
always wonder how we get in the showroom, but they don't know. But just to mess with them, right?
Mm.
But listen, I'm gonna make this quick for you. I have 3 things I want to get done for you. First and foremost is make sure that all the spelling and everything I have is done correctly. All right, all the information I have is correct.
Right.
Second, I'm gonna make sure I get you the best funding possible. And number 3, I will make sure you're getting here nice and quickly.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
So, can we get started?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, as mentioned, you're purchasing the 2022 Kia Sorento,
Mm-hmm.
right? Perfect. Want to go over some information? Want to make sure that this is spelled correctly. Your name, address looks correct.
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome. Now let's go over the figures. Make sure that we have all the correct information. Okay.
Okay.
Now it seems like this 22 Kia, their sales price is at $28,125. Correct. Now it seems like you're trading in a 2018 Toyota Camry.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. With about 67,987 on it.
Mhm.
Perfect. And it seems like they're giving you $10,200 for it.
Yep.
Perfect. Now, really quick question on the trade. Did you have any extended service contracts on the vehicle
No.
at all? No?
No.
Okay, perfect. How about maintenance, gap, any of that stuff? No? Okay, just asking because it does add value to your trade. And I just wanted to see if there was any cancellations that I had to do to make sure you get some money back, okay?
Okay.
Now, this is your net difference with taxes, tags, and everything included. Now, it seems like there's a payoff
Mm-hmm.
of $9,597, all right? And that's with TD Bank?
Right.
Okay, perfect. Did that payoff with TD, did you call and get the information, or was that Johnny that got the
Johnny
information?
got the information.
Johnny got it? Excellent. Okay, we just wanted to make sure that we have the right information, and it seems like you're putting $3,000 down?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Are we doing that, writing a check, cash, card?
My debit card.
Your debit card? Excellent. All right, perfect. Now, just want to verify insurance information is correct as well. You're with
Mhm.
JMFE Insurance?
Yes.
Perfect. And did you already call them and add the vehicle to your policy?
Yes.
Excellent. That'll save us time at the end. Make sure you don't keep you waiting, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Now, I'm gonna go over the application. Just make sure that everything is spelled correctly. We have all the right information for titling, right?
Right.
So again, we did mention that the name was spelled correctly.
Mhm.
Please verify date of birth, address, all that.
Yes.
Looks good. Awesome. Now we're gonna move on to the employer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still at Pinnacle, right?
Yes.
Seems like you've been there for 6 years, 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is your yearly income of 52.5.
Yes.
Perfect. Now is that before or after taxes?
That is before taxes.
Before taxes. Okay. Excellent. And you've been there for that long.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Perfect. So I got that information. Seems like everything is there. Now I do have to speak to you really quick. I do have a couple of questions about your credit.
Right.
Would you like to speak about that here, or do you
Yeah,
want to
here's
go on my
good.
business? Here's perfect. Awesome. So I just reviewed it earlier, and I just wanted to verify a couple of things. I see that you do have a closed account with Fifth Third for an auto loan.
Right.
What's going on with that? Did you pay off the vehicle? Was it
Yeah, it's
charged?
caught up. It's caught up.
Okay. Now, do you have any documentation showing that it was caught up?
Yes.
Caught up? Okay.
I have it online. I don't have it in
So it wasn't charged
My
off, it was
pocket.
paid off.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, we may need that, we may not, I'm not sure. But I will definitely let you know what the bank says.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll definitely try to show you the best funding possible, okay?
Right.
Any questions for me?
No.
No? Excellent. Well, I think I have all the information I need for now
Mhm.
to make my call in for the bank and
Okay.
see what the best rates and everything we can get you, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. So Johnson, I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. If you have any questions, please let me know. You want some coffee, water, tea, anything?
No, I got some wood
No?
over here.
Perfect. Well, we'll make sure we get the car to clean up, get it gassed up, so by the time you're done, I'm done, and we're done together,
Mm-hmm.
the car's already done, and you're on your way home.
Okay.
Sound good?
That'll work.
Awesome. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
All right, boss.
I'll grab my water here.
Welcome, Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
All right, welcome to Mikasa, away from Mikasa.
All right.
All right, all right. Now we practically live
What's
here.
out of towners?
Excuse me. I don't got the big, I promise.
All right.
All right. So
I'm good. I got my shot.
that's a different conversation.
All right.
All right. So 2022 Kia, right? Great news. We did get you, and we secured funding for you. Okay.
Okay.
So you've been quoted a payment for this amount financed, $48.57. You have a 60 month term option. These are your interest rate options depending on what term you go with, okay?
Okay.
So these are your options, Mr. Johnson. You have your preferred, and with that entails a 5-year, 75,000 mile platinum protection plan, okay? $0 deductible on any service costs or repairs. All right, so with inflation and everything going up every year, cost of production, cost of hourly wages, everything going up, that locks you in. You don't have to worry about any inflation for the next 5 years, right?
Gotcha.
Maintenance. The next 3 years, 35,000 miles. Every 5,000 miles is your service. You mentioned to me that you drive about 15,000 miles a year. So this will cover you for the next few years, okay? Basic tire rotations, oil changes, etc. Okay? Total loss protection, which is better known as GAP. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Excellent. So that'll cover you for the rest of the loan, up to $1,000 deductible. How much was your deductible? You said it was 500.
Yes, 500.
Perfect. All right. So road hazard and tire wheel protection. Okay. I'm sure you probably hit a pothole, gone over a nail. That's happened to
Hit a pothole
everybody
and
that-
went over a nail.
literally at the same
Yeah.
time, almost probably, right?
Feels like it.
Oh man, that's the DMV living, really. Not
Yeah,
only
man.
DC, it's DMV. This is horrible. I get it. All right, and we have the paintless dent repair. Okay, so pretty much they'll take care of anything the size of a credit card, any dings, dents. I'm sure you've been at the shopping center before and got a little ding from somebody's door, right? You
Oh,
come
yeah.
back to the car and it's there and you're upset. You know,
Got
stuff
one on
like
my
that
car
will
now.
depreciate the value of the car, but this will keep the value of the car nice and high, meaning you'll always be dent-free, ding-free, right? Because it's
Gotcha.
included.
Yeah.
All right? These are your 2 payment options.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Perfect. So I'm gonna move over to the next option, which is your value option. It pretty much is everything you have with the preferred except you forfeit the paint and dent repair, okay? These are your 2 payment options here.
Okay.
And then we move on to the basic option,
Right.
which is everything you see with the value except you forfeit the road and tire repair, okay?
Okay.
And these are your 2 payment options there.
Okay.
Then we move on to the economy, which is everything you get with the basic except you use the gap coverage,
Right.
okay? Now, based on these options, which one do you think makes the most sense for you?
I mean, I like I like this option, but yeah, I can't afford it, man. This is too much for me.
The preferred option is kind of the best option for you. It's just a little too much monthly.
Yeah, it's
That's
just a
what you're
little too
saying.
much for me. And then I'm
Gotcha.
not crazy about the rest of
I got you. I mean, realistically, let me ask you this question, okay?
it.
I mean, it's hard to, and I'm just curious, right? What about this is it that you feel is this not worth the 563, for example,
And
or the 548?
I mean, I had one payment in mind.
You had a
That
payment. in
goes
mind?
over that payment, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, let me ask you a quick question. What was that payment?
What they quoted me here, up
The-
there.
Oh, the 48.57.
Yeah, that's under 500.
You wanted to be around 500 a month. I
Mhm.
got you. Well, let me put it to you this way. I mean, and the way I like to put it is, everybody has a cell phone,
Right.
right? That's one of the easiest analogies I can use, and it makes so much sense. How much are you paying a month for your insurance for your phone? I know I have it. I have 5 phones.
Yeah.
I pay for every one of my 5
5
phones. Yeah. Well, actually 6, because I just got my youngest
Got
a
more
phone. So
phones
it's
than I got.
literally 6 phones.
I got
I
5
have 5 kids, 4 of them have phones, and my wife and myself. So it's 6 phones now.
Wow.
It's crazy. So 18 times 6 is what I pay for 6 phones insurance every month.
Wow.
But how about yourself? Do you have Apple Care?
Yeah.
That's $18 a month, right?
Yeah.
So,
Right.
and that's for an item that's what, $1,200? Maybe $1,000. Let's just call it 1,000 for ease of
They're
sake.
going up.
Oh, they're going up every year. Everything goes up every year. Everything you see here,
15, 16, 9.
everything in your car, everything in your car is computerized. Cost of labor, cost of products just goes up every year.
Yeah.
Never goes down. The MSRPs never go down, right? Why? Because everything's just more expensive. So in 3 years, 4 years,
We
5
live
years,
in an
something
inflated
happens.
world.
Absolutely, that's just the world we live in. Would you agree?
I agree.
And what I always recommend is instead of, paying out of pocket for anything that can happen, why not be covered for the remainder of the loan? Knowing that, hey, if I'm gonna trade out in 5, 6, 7 years, my car's gonna get in tip-top shape, I'm gonna get top trade-in value. So you're really not losing. You're just
Right.
protecting your asset.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's true.
Would you agree?
I agree with that.
Perfect. Well, which option do you think makes most sense for you? I know you said 500 is where you wanna be, so does 66 work a little bit better to get closer to your payment goal?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay it off early anyway.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, that works.
That's perfect, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, all we need is 2 things. It's just your initial here, your signature there, and we can get
Okay.
you on the road.
Let's do it.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
All right. Thanks, my
Been a pleasure
friend.
doing business. You take care.
All right.
I like that shirt. Where'd you get
Thanks,
that
man. Not Nordstrom's or something.
Yeah, it's
One
nice
of them
shirt.
2 expensive stores, like this, like this daggone car. And speaking of